Hey everyone, this is James from Wild Side Seeds here. I'm making this video because I wanted to go over something that I have to inform a lot of my customers. Basically, the question is regarding memory foam versus gel. And I just got back from Laconia Bike Week, and we installed a lot of gel and some memory foam, and it seems like there's a lot of customers and riders out there who have misconceptions about these two products and about which is best for them. There's actually not a huge difference between the two. They both have their own drawback, and the purpose of this video is to discuss those two. First, I guess we'll talk about the gel. Sorry about the condition of my gel. It just so happens, like I said, I got back from Laconia, and I don't have a nice new piece of gel to show you for the video. This is just a little remnants, and it was an outdoor event, so a little bit of grass and dirt on it. But anyways, the gel I order through a upholstery supply company comes ½ inch thick. You can purchase gel pads all day long on Amazon and eBay, which every now and then a customer wants to know if they can just purchase gel from us, and I always suggest them buy it there. They can usually get a fairly good price, and I really can't beat it. And it's all the same. This is ½ inch, and the misconceptions about this one is a lot of people seem to think or heard that it'll make your seat hotter in southern climates and hot states. In reality, that's not true. What it does do is it retains heat longer. So when you first get on your bike, after it's been sitting in the sun, that initial heat that you get on, it will stay a little longer because the heat and the temperature retains into the seat. And the same thing goes along with cold climates. So when you get on your bike that has gel and it's in a colder climate, it will stay cooler longer. Some people have said that it will actually freeze in cold temperatures, which it's just not true. I actually just did a little test myself, put it in my freezer overnight, and it still stays in the same consistency. I'm sure it has a freezing point, but it doesn't get cold enough in my freezer to get that way. Now the drawback of memory foam, which is widely used too, is in cold climate it actually does get stiff. I would say if you're going to be riding in temperatures, say 50 degrees in that area, in the 50s or lower, which some of you riders do, stay away from memory foam, because when you get on it, you're going to say, what the hell happened? It's stuff. It's stiff, and you don't like it. So that's the drawback there. But other than that, it's actually quite comparable with comfortable. Whether or not it does basically the same things. They both help you out a lot with vibration dampening, and obviously it makes your seat feel better. So generally, whenever I have riders from up north, I generally recommend gel, and riders from the south, I recommend memory foam. Ultimately, I let the customer choose, and I just tell them my opinion and let it go from there. So this is actually a seat we just did. I guess I should explain where I put my gel and memory foam. I put gel in this one here, and I put a big old piece of gel starting from over here, coming all the way across and coming down and over here. I try to give as much air as possible. I don't generally put it back in here because it's kind of a tough air to put it in. Sometimes it gets in problems with this pull here, and the weight is not really here on the rider anyways. It really should be underneath the hip displacement for the rider and really going where the weight is. And the passenger, I put it in here, right about here, because if you notice, if you ever reach back here, there's just padding there. So if I put the gel up in here, you're never going to feel it because that collapses anyways. So I got it from here, right about in here, and it comes all the way down in here and then back up. And some riders have asked me to put double layers of gel, which I will if they're willing to pay for it. This is a street glide seat, so there's some areas it doesn't really make sense because, like for instance, once you get up close to the front, the padding is actually quite thin. You can't really put 2 layers of gel. So sometimes I do 2 layers of gel in here and then taper out to 1. But if customer wants it, I give it to them. So that is that. I hope this video was proved to be useful to some of you, and if you have any further questions about this or any other question about getting a custom seat or the do's and don'ts of that I might know and can answer, please feel free to shoot me a private message or leave a comment in the comment section. All right. Thank you, everybody. Ride safe.